Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles. Last time, our little Ricky here became the second true Heropon in the history of the tradition, gaining the approval of the Nopon Sage. This time, we are back here in Frontier Village to take care of some cleanup work. Quite frankly, there were some side quests we were meant to do a lot sooner that I had taken note of, but I just either wanted to save them for later because we were getting too strong, or I just never really got around to them. Well, how about we start off today by talking to Leku over by Ricky's house. This is a nice view, wow. No! Me! Sister Pankilaki ate so much roast meat, we now bankrupt! Or we go bankrupt. Sounds like Leku will definitely end up as next year's Heropon at this rate. So whoever has the most debt ends up just becoming the Heropon. That sounds about right, just so that they have to work that off, or... Whoa, Ricky, your face looks scary. What to do? Ah, got it! Need Kilaki's favorite food. Leku need 10 peachy leg joints. Friend just make more debt. Leku definitely going to be next year's Heropon. Dearie dear, how can Sister Pawn eat so much when still such a small little pawn? Such a terrifying Sister Pawn. I kind of know how that is. When I was a kid, I was just a bottomless pit, and I could, like, never be full of my favorite food. But we have Leku's food crisis. We gotta collect 10 of these things from the, Dinosis, is what the plural was in Magna Forest? That's a little bit strange. Well, hurry up, her voracious little pawn end up eating the house itself. Well, I guess the house is being made of wood in this village would be very high in fiber. I don't have 10 of these things, do I?
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
I didn't have any of these dang things! I gotta kill 10 of these guys! And the worst part is, the only NPC that trades these things is Bana, and he's arrested. Actually, wait a minute. Trade me! Don't stop running in your hamster wheel while you do it! Trade me! Here you go, Leku, 10 peachy leg joints, 9 of them straight from the local drug dealer. Now we are okay for food for a while, at least. Yay, happy! Ricky really happy! He loves saying that every time. Is he crying? Ryan! No, look at Ricky! I haven't seen that before, actually. That's pretty cool. Just joking, we'll eat it sparingly. Now, before we get too deep into the side quest this time around, I do want to say that, like I said before, we are doing just cleanup work. So that means that if you're expecting any skill branches or new arts or anything like that, we're not going to be getting anything quite that important. This is more or less just filling in the little bits of the quest log that I've missed. We gave you that food only 10 seconds ago, and you already have another problem. That tells me what happened. So they can't seem to get by with just enough food. Need support from everyone to live happily together with Kilaki. Let's hear exactly what your problem is. Maybe Kilaki actually did eat the house while we were out getting these things. See, Dunbed saying, that's exactly right, Ryan. Let's ask what the problem is. Leku knew you would say that. Friends are really getting to like Leku, yes? Well, you do have a nice mushroom on your head, but Leku was relieved to not become the Heropon. Why do you have such a disdain for the role of Heropon? No, not disdain. More like, never mind. Just don't want to be Heropon. Leku need friends to find some special Nopon. These Nopon must be willing to support Leku and Kilaki's lifestyle. So you're looking for roommates, so you need a studious, clever Nopon, a strong one, and a cute one, huh? Well, I guess if you need to get roommates, no sense, you know, not picking up a cute Nopon along the way. We have Hunt for a Patron. Okay, I guess maybe not roommates. So we got multiple objectives here. We gotta talk to multiple Nopon. They just are around the village. And I gotta say, it really bugs me just how many side quests in Frontier Village are, hey, go talk to this other Nopon that's like on this other floor at this different time of the day. By the way, good luck finding them in this 9-floor tree. It's just something that bugs me, and I feel like I can really rant about it now because now you've seen just how many side quests are like that, and this one is no exception. Just as I was ranting about this, I got trolled. The first Nopon we need to speak to is in the exact same place, just at nighttime, so I walked away from my objective without knowing it. Well, behold the power of the Madamo! Yes, I want to hear about your skills. No? Then what? Oh, I guess I didn't want to hear about his skills. Yeah, Leku wants support with his household budget. Helping those in need is the Nopon way. I will do whatever I can. In the way of clever Nopon, we knew Lupa who was researching the Magna ruins. Yeah, I would want you to help out Lupa. I'm very busy with research. I know, friends should help me with research. We've kind of been there, done that. Friends will make excellent assistants. We'll be able to achieve so much. This really whetting my intellectual appetite. Ew. Last off is right by the chief's residence, the adorable Peppa. Yes, I think that Peppa is cute. You have a fun to say name. All of you Nopon do. Friends want me to support Leku? Maybe I should add him to my list of potential princes. Okay, Peppa, do as you ask. Also, about the quest log, have a chinwag? Seriously? Talk to everyone you want. What do you think of this? Leku heard from Lupa, Peppa, and Modamo. All of them Nopon of distinction at Frontier Village. Don't worry about it, it was nothing. Man, he's so cool. I gotta try that out myself a couple times too. What, just saying that it was nothing whenever you complete something? You kinda do that already, Ryan. Maybe someday Kilaki will be Nopon of greatest distinction. Give my regards to Lupa, Peppa, and Modamo. Why don't you do it yourself, buddy? We already completed the quest and got our reward. We are out of here. Or are we? The Nopon right next to him had a side quest pop up right as soon as we finished it, of course. Kilaki wants to be big, strong here. Wait a minute. Kilaki? He was saying all this stuff in front of her face? What? He was all like talking to Stan about the Heropon and about like, God, she eats way too much. Like she's gonna eat the entire house. Like, you said this in front of her face? Really? Hey, Kilaki wants some tasty meat. Are you eating meat to gain strength, little one? Kilaki not eat it. Kilaki need it for a different reason. Oh. Do not tell my brother Leku. It's a secret between us. He's kind of right there, just saying. Suppose all brothers are at the beck and call of their little sisters. Bird Lady have brother Pon too? Kilaki and Bird Lady the same. Heropon spirits! So, Leku had a disdain for the Heropon, but Kilaki lives with him and is his sister and wants to be one? This is a rather complicated situation. We gotta get 2 tasty Ansel wings. Oddly, you gotta kill 2 Ansels to get these when they kinda have 2 wings on their body anyway, so you think it would only take 2, or, only take 1 in order to get it. That's what I'm saying. Bana, you gotta be lacing your trade items with some drugs or something, because everything these 2 Nopon want is traded by you. That can't be a coincidence. Let's get these tasty Ansel wings from you. Yo-ho! Tasty Ansel wings look so tasty! They are true to their name, so she's gonna make a delicious dish out of them that she's apparently not going to eat. Couldn't have been more help. Come on, Melia, be proud of yourself, girl! Charlotte, quit playing with her emotions. We saw what you said in that heart-to-heart a few videos ago. Don't even toy with her anymore. Kilaki not eat them, though. Use it to bash monster? Apparently her cooking is really just that bad. Oh, okay, you're using it as bait. I was about to say your cooking is so bad that you're killing monsters with it. Well, let's see your courageousness. Kilaki show friends how to break into monsters' lair. Yes, Kilaki give friends plenty of pointers. We complete our side quest, but that does not sound at all like we are done yet. She gives us Kilaki's note in addition to the items that we have obtained here. How about we check that out? In the inventory, it says that it's a note about how to breach the fence around a monster's abode. Interesting. Let's see just what Leku thinks of said note. What to do, so very troubling. Kilaki says she will go bash big strong monster. Then stop her, she's standing right in front of you. I don't really see what the issue is. She's kinda right there. So we should try to get it sorted fast, right, Charla? Very angry with friends. Friends should never have given Kilaki that meat. Friends must bash that monster before Kilaki get hurt. If she wants to go bash a few monsters, then why not let her? It might be good to let your sister see a bit of the world. No! What if weird insects take fancy to Kilaki? What then? I guess to be fair, the insects of Back to Forest are kind of gigantic and are really creepy. Be a good learning experience. Shield bugs are fire tarantulas! Just thinking about it make Leku shiver. Ah, so those kinds of weird insects. Well, we kind of pick them up and put them in our pockets all the time. They can't really be that bad considering you guys live here and deal with them every day and we're just the tourists. Well, we gotta beat Kilaki to it. We have to defeat the obsessive Galgarin. I thought it said Gagarin for a second. I'm like, oh, like the astronaut, the first man in space, but nah, Galgarin. So we have Kilaki's note, not just childish scribblings. It shows how to infiltrate Lair. Where did Kilaki learn such thing? No sweat will be done before you know it. Get some affinity between Ryan and Dunban, and that note, very strangely, will... Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. So, okay, we have to go to the Hodl Lair, but... Hold on. Kilaki is standing right here! She hasn't even left! Big brother upon body slam... She's just hungry! She's standing right there! What is the immediate danger here? Like... What fate? You can, like, hold on to her and keep her from going, can't you? Or are you just too lazy? The Hodl Lair is a location we have never been to before, and our virtually only unexplored region of Magna Forest is around here. So I'm gonna skip travel to the Glowmoss Triangle, and I'll meet you guys over by the Precipice Bridge. Here we are, just south of the Precipice Bridge. I never noticed how similar all those trees on it actually look. It's kind of funny. But we've never been to this location before. I guess we are still getting some more exploration, and it's kind of cool that we're, what, 112 episodes in, and there are still locations and areas this early that we've never been to? Well, here we are at the Hodl Lair. They have some of the worst guards in the world. They're just like, eh, you guys are 3 times our level, go on through. As we go up here with Kilaki's note, we are able to open this fence that we could never open before, so it would have been pointless to head here earlier. And as we go through this cave, you can see that it's looping around over by the main area of the Precipice Bridge. There aren't really any powerful enemies in here. Like I said, we could have done this a lot sooner. It was just a matter of, like I said, being kind of over-leveled for some of the boss fights around this point, and I just never got around to coming back here. But as you can see, this place is true to its name and having loads of hoes just crawling around. Is this cave ever going to end? This is kind of going on for a while. Kind of running out of things to say about just some brown cave. Come on, Xenoblade, you're better than that. Your use of color is spectacular most of the time. Here we are. Well, we have some Orlugas over by a bonfire, but more importantly, there it is, the obsessive Galgaron.
This will be a breeze.
Let's sort this out nice and quickly. Do a Magnum Charge sword drive on this thing when it's like a third of my level. I'm such a jerk and I love it. Do that. Go for it. No, I didn't mean to use Dive Spot before Bone Upper. Damn it. I was hoping I could get off a ton of bonus effects, maybe even get a chain attack going against this guy. That would have been awesome. Wow, even Bone Upper did that much to him. It's kind of incredible, not gonna lie, just how much damage we are doing to this even with, like, wait, whoa. He summoned some monsters that are doing nothing to help. Like I said, you have some lousy guards. It's no wonder this place fell so quickly. Man, I am swimming in their loincloths. I don't know if that's something I should be proud of. Sorry for all the cutaways here. I just keep noticing more unusual things about this place as I go on. But you can actually stand in their bonfire and not get hurt. It's great. We bash smack monster on head. Leku heard the news. Friends bash obsessive Galgaron. I still cannot say that right. We also crash smacked him, but hey, at least you got most of the story. We were able to take care of that. Feel much relieved now. Well, that's that. That's right. Good job, Ryan. Cheers, Dunban. Nice of you to say so. Now will you be able to sleep with peace in mind. We beat Kilaki to it, and Leku has another side quest for us, but do we want to tackle that one right now? We're actually going to take a slight detour. For if we switch it to nighttime after completing that one, Modamo will have a quest for us. So Kilaki wants to start the Nopon warrior training. Do friends know why I do not really want to do it? Maybe because you don't want to get hurt? That's all I really have? Or perhaps maybe you have another disdain for the Heropon? I trained Ricky to fight. That is how strong I am. Wow, Ricky is actually legitimately very good in battle, so I can definitely be impressed with that. But Magnus monsters, I just cannot handle them. Everyone has something that they can't do as well as others. But don't let it get you down. You are sweet, Lady Hom Hom. Lousy lizards. We have... Fighting monsters are proper Madamo except lizards. They scary. Get in the way of training Kilaki to become Great Fighter. Go get them. We have multiple objectives of different lizards. We have to beat Infernal Dinos and Plasma Dinos. Bash 10 altogether. 5 of each kind of monster. What is it with us doing side quests that have, like, beat 10 of this thing or collect 10 of this thing lately? Like, I complained about this in another video, but it's been true in this one as well. This is like the second or third thing we've had where they needed 10. Took care of everything. Now we shall see the Madamo's power. I sense a wind of victory blowing through Machna. Nah, that just Ryan's gas. No, I'm kidding. Oh, what a relief. Oh, wow, he's actually standing behind Ryan. That worked out pretty well, actually. Now I need to make training plan for Kilaki. Time to produce next Heropon. We complete lousy lizards, and now I say we go and see Leku in the daytime. I like how stretched out Madamo's body is, by the way. So what is it with you and your disdain for the Heropon? He's been looking up for Kilaki, have completely neglected myself. Now Leku fear he never be able to find Wifey-pon at this rate. Leku said Peppa cutest. Peppa wrote it in her diary, so it must be true. He told me I'm a mysterious girl. You saying he lied to me? Let's just, oh, Leku knows? How about Peppa and Lupa both become Leku's wifey pawn? No? It sounds like we need to throw you in Apex Lake to clear your head. Hurry up and choose one of us. Friends think Peppa and Lupa would be interested in me? Oh ho, oh ho, oh ho, at last, Leku's time to shine. Peppa and Lupa both so pretty. Cannot decide which one. Friends decide for me. Do you really want to leave an important decision like that to us? Sorry, but it seems like a little too much responsibility. Friends really are my friends now. Friends heroes who bring joy to Leku, Kilaki, and all Nopon here. Leku trust friends' judgment to pick sweet wifey pawn for me. Popularity Premonition. We got a chat with Peppa or Lupa. They both seem to have a thing for Leku. Don't know what reward we're getting from this when we sign up for it, but hey, it's not like we haven't made life-changing decisions for minimum wage before. No matter what you decide, the affinity outcome will be exactly the same. Does not matter at all. However, one of these options in particular has some of my favorite text in the game. Based on where I'm standing, I think you know who it is. So how about we switch the time and we talk to them. Hello, Lupa. I have cobwebs up to my ears. What do I do? About Leku. How do friends know that I like Leku? Friends able to read my mind by using powers of ancient giants? What do friends say? Leku looking for a girlfriend? Cannot just become girlfriend. That in very bad taste. Must start out as friends. It right and proper. It tradition Nopon custom, for which I have great respect. Traditional Nopon custom? Bring some royal lapis nectar. It will serve as an offering to cement the bonds of friendship. Friends, you got what I need. All I need to do now is say the incantation. May Leku and Lupa stay in love forever. I write to make this brave choice. Our courtship with a view to marriage has begun. I am more excited than that time I found those ancient ruins. How bizarre. Well, I hope you'll be happy. Well, they are now engaged. Well, they have barely known each other for a day. She very pretty. Leku love her smile too. At least they're happy. That's what's important. We forced a non-consensual marriage onto a Nopon. I don't know about you guys, but that sounds accomplishing enough for one day to me. So to end things off, I want to go over to Bionis Leg. How about we go to Kamo's Guidepost? I want to go over by the Ro Oasis specifically. It's been a long time since we last came here. Not to Bionis Leg, but to the Ro Oasis. I think the last time we were anywhere near it, actually, was when we were doing the Replica Minato quest, at least the first round of them. Well, as you can see on the map, there is indeed a heart-to-heart that we can view here now. So, how about without further ado, we check out Revisiting the Past. I have been to this place before, only once, however. Really? When was that? I remember it well. When Fiora and I were much younger, we came here together. All the way from Colony 9? That's no small distance. I was so very afraid as we made our way through Tephra Cave. I could barely even remember the way now. At the time, I was so busy making sure Fiora was okay. Did something bad happen? I mean, if you don't mind telling me, that is. It was about 12 years ago, I believe. Colony 9 was attacked by the Mechon. This is where we fled to. Oh, I see. That sounds horrible. I was only little at the time as well, but I remember that day. Mechon formed a barrier around our house. I feared the worst. That's when you made a run for it. Yes, but on our way to the shelter, Fiora let go of my hand. She started running back to get something she'd forgotten. Was it important to her? So you braved the onslaught and went all the way back? Yes, that we did. It was a keepsake that reminded her of our mother. Losing it would have devastated her. But why didn't you send Fiora to the shelter first? You could have gone and got it on your own. There was no time. And what? She burst into tears. She said she didn't want me to leave her on her own. So with Fiora crying on my back, we braved it all for that keepsake. Wow, it's quite a story. Sounds like you were as much a hero back then as you are today. You think so? Well, thank you, Charla. Pretty simple. We've actually heard about the story in other heart-to-hearts already about the day that the Mechon attacked Colony 9 12 years ago and how Fiora and Dunban came up here together. Not really much of anything new, just some more affinity in the bag, or not, because we already have max affinity between these two. But anyway, that is all I wanted to do this time. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, I think we're gonna go around and do a little bit more cleanup in the way of side quests before moving on to some new things in Tephra Cave. See you guys then.
Yes! Yes!